Back to SPK English Academy. In today's class, we will discuss modern poetry part 2. Already I discussed modern poetry part 1 and war poetry and also that Georgian poetry. So today I'm going to discuss modern poetry part 2. So in this modern poetry part 2, very important poet of modern age, William Butler Yeats, popularly known as W.B. Yeats, and then Gerald Manley Hopkins, and another one minor poet, that is A.E. Housman. So we will discuss in this video all these three poets and their works in detail. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now you have to subscribe. See, William Butler Yeats lived between 1865 to 1939. He was one of the most eminent poets of modern age. See, he was born in 1865 at Sandymount, Ireland, and educated there and in England. He was the eldest son of a clergyman. He was trained as an artist but settled down to literature at the age of 21. See, when W.B. Yeats was 21 years old boy, he started writing literature. So he associated with aesthetics or decadence of the Rhymers Club. See, he took prominent part in the Irish Renaissance or the revival of Irish literature. So he was the dominant figure in revival of Irish literature or Irish movement. He was the driving force behind the Irish literary revival along with Lady Gregory, and Edward Martin and others. So the question will be asked, who are the main important figures who revived Irish literary movement? Mainly W.B. Yeats, Lady Gregory, and Edward Martin. So these are very important figures who were associated with Irish literary revival or Irish movement. W.B. Yeats helped to found the Irish National Theatre, better known as Abbey Theatre in Dublin, for which he wrote many plays which based on Irish themes. He also joined the Irish freedoms movement when when the literary revival took a political turn. See, he fell violently in love with Morgan of the Revolutionary Brotherhood, but his first proposal for marriage was rejected. So, when W.B. Yeats also joined the Irish freedom movement, so on that time, that literary revival took a political turn. The people who participated in Irish freedom movement, those are also worked as for the revival of Irish literary movement. See, in this time that W.B. Yeats fell violently in love with Morgan. So, see, Morgan was Revolutionary Brotherhood, but when W.B. Yeats proposed her that he wanted to marry her, but that Morgan rejected W.B. Yeats' proposal. So Many of that W. B. Yeats's poems were written on this theme or on Morgan. So he was a senator in the Irish Free State from 1922 to 1928. See, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1923. He was also Nobel laureate, the greatest Irish poet and also dramatist. We have to study W. B. Yeats as a dramatist in the modern drama. So now in this video, we will discuss only W. B. Yeats as a poet. He was one of the greatest figures in modern poetry. He had no faith in Christianity, but being a mystic of sorts, was attracted to Blake, whose prophetic books he successfully tried for systematic. Yeats is well known in India as the man who introduced Rabindranath Tagore to Europe. See, W. B. Yeats, the only person who introduced Rabindranath Tagore to Europe continent. See, W. B. Yeats also wrote a preface to the English version of Geetanjali, which was written by Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore. You know, Rabindranath Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. See, he wrote poems, plays, and prose in almost equal proportion. So now we are to look at the important works of W. B. Yeats. The first one is Celtic Tonight, Ideas of Good and Evil, Per Amica Silencia, Luna. See, The Trembling of the Veil, an autobiographical work. So it is an autobiographical work. And then the Celtic Twilight. It is a collection of stories and sketches illustrating the mysticism of the Irish, their belief in ghosts, spirits, and fairies. So, I have to remember this point. See, next we have to look at the narrative poems of W. B. Yeats. The Wanderings of Ossian, which was published in 1989. The Old Days of Queen Mao, 1903. Belle and Allium, 1903. The Shadowy Waters, 1906. Two Kings, 1914. The Gift of Harun al Rashid, 1923. So, lyrical sections: Crossways, The Rose, The Wind Among the Reeds, The Seven Woods, The Green Helmet, and other poems. Very important. Responsibilities, which was published in 1914. The Wild Swans at Cooley, 1919. Michael Roberts and the Dancers. The Tower, very important collection of poems written by W. B. Yeats. The Winding Stair and other poems. See, A Full Moon in March, especially this Tower, it is a collection of poems, includes many popular and famous poems of W. B. Yeats. He was a Now we have to look at another one important modern poets, that is Gerald Manley Hopkins, who lived between 1844 to 1889. So see, he was educated at Balliol, Oxford. He was the child of the Oxford movement. See, Gerald Manley Hopkins, he was the child of the Oxford movement and embraced Roman Catholic in 1866. In 1868, he became a Jesuit priest, and in 1884, he was appointed the professor of classics at the University of Dublin in Irish. He did not publish his poems, but he sent them to his friend Robert Bridges. In the last modern video part 1, we discussed about Robert Bridges. So Robert Bridges was a close friend of Gerald Manley Hopkins. You have to understand, Gerald Manley Hopkins during his life, he did not publish any poems, but he sent all his poems to his friend Robert Bridges. Robert Bridges, at the first time in the history of English literature, published the poems written by Gerald Manley Hopkins. So, if that Robert did not publish the poems of Hopkins, so this world would have not known this great modern poet. See, Robert Bridges published his poems in 1918. Remember, this question was asked in the previous question paper. Charles William wrote an introduction to his edition. The third edition was prepared by D.H. Gardner, appeared in 1948. He totally wrote, see, 48 poems. See, Hopkins totally wrote 48 poems. All his poems were written in the new meter, which he called spring rhythm. So Gerald Manley Hopkins himself invented his own meter. So that meter is called spring rhythm. Spring rhythm. So he wrote all his poems in this new meter, that is spring rhythm. So this question was asked in the previous KSET and also UGC NTA NET. So you have to remember, spring rhythm is a concept introduced, or it is the name of a meter introduced into English language by Hopkins. Look at the works of Hopkins: Ad Marian, Rosa Mystica, Halfway House, Nandam, The Habit of Perfection, The Wreck of the Disland, Penmon Pole, The Sea and the Skylark, Piet Beauty, God's Grandeur. See, Princep Poplar, Sing, Felix Rendell, The Wind Hour. It is very important and major poet of Manley Hopkins. This Wind Hour poem rested Hopkins as the great poet in history of English literature, especially in modern days. So, The Candle Indoors and the Starlight Night. See, about some brief information about the Wind Hour poem. See, the Wind Hour, or the To Christ Our Lord. So, the To Christ Our Lord is the subtitle of the Wind Hour. This question was asked in the previous NET question paper as what is the subtitle of the Wind Hour? To Christ Our Lord. So, in this poem, the beauty and vigorous of the falcon, the dauphin of the kingdom of dawn, reminds the poets of the infinity greater loveliness of Christ, the King. So, now we have to look at another one minor poet of the modern age, that is A.E. Housman. See, he was professor of Latin first at London, then at Oxford University. Was a tragic poet. C. A. Housman was a tragic poet like Hardy, but outdid him in railing against whatever brute and blackguard made the world. So he won the public attention by his Shropshire Land, which was published in 1896. So look at other works of A. Housman. See, Shropshire Lad, published in 1896. My Team Plowing, Unkind to Unicorn. So these are the three great works written by A.E. Housman. So by discussing these two poets of the modern age, I am going to break up today's video. So we'll discuss in the next video remaining modern poets. So watch this video frequently and also subscribe to channel, encourage me, support me, and also share this video as possible as your friends. Thank you for watching my video.